16 YouTubers from across the globe will be battling it out for the ultimate bragging right in the RWA Warzone. Each YouTuber has designed and engineered their own robot with the hopes of being the RWA Account Mayhem champion. In a place where subscribers, view counts and shares don't apply, it is literally anyone's game in the arena, so let's settle it now. This is the RWA Account Mayhem. Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Heat D, the final heat of the RWA Rebirth Account Mayhem. We have 4 more formidable robots ready to battle it out for the last place in the finals. Let's see who they are.
Representing Rosco Whitey, Rosco.
Completely rebuilt after it competed in the last Account Mayhem where it came 3rd. They've got their dangerous axe and their rear crushing claw still. Very deadly weaponry. However, they do have exposed sides. That could be something to watch out for in this tournament.
Representing AlextheHunted, Mad Rush.
Very quick speeds at 20 centimeters per second and relatively heavy at 100 grams. It's made out of carbon, which isn't the strongest armor, but the weapon is a lifter. They have speed and power on their side as well, but exposed wheels in the RWA arena? I don't think so.
Representing Vote Saxon 07, Nightmare Fuel.
Hoping to have the luck of the Northern Irish on their side. It isn't the heaviest at 96 grams, but it is very quick at 18 centimeters per second, and it has a very sturdy, compact build. Very powerful front hinge flipper as well. No back protection though.
Representing TheAmericanKilljoy, Sucker Punch.
This looks mean, very mean. It's got a very powerful full-bodied spinner weapon. Very dangerous indeed. Very strong armour too, as it's made out of Kinects. However, it's not the fastest in the world, and it does lack a little bit of control. Will that be a problem? So there we have it. 4 formidable machines ready and waiting to battle it out in the RWA Warzone. First up, it's Rosco versus Sucker Punch. Let's get to the arena. Rubeteers, stand by. Rosco has to be the favourite for this one for me, due to experience, but then again, Sucker Punch has the weaponry. 3, 2, 1, activate. This has a classic battle in the making vibe to it. Oh goodness me, what a shot there by Sucker Punch straight away on Rosco, and again, bringing in those spinning hammers. Look at the power there of the weaponry of Sucker Punch, but do not let Rosco fool you. Oh, there's the floor flipper. Rosco's weaponry is very strong. It has to be. They came 3rd in the last Account Mayhem. They did very, very well in it to come 3rd, to be fair. There's the powerful spin, though, of Sucker Punch. It is so dangerous. Look at the speed of those spinning hammers. They rotate, at 3,500 RPM. Each hammer weighs 15 grams. That's 30 grams alone into the weaponry. And another huge shot there. And I think Rosco could very well be done. Oh, but look at that there, though. Did you see there? And again, that there is the lack of control we were talking about earlier from Sucker Punch. Meanwhile, Katrina coming in to have a bit of a sniff of Rosco. I think it's all over. Oh, what a shame. They didn't even really get a chance. They tried to bring the axe in, but it wasn't to be, and they are being counted down by Morrow, and any second now, they will be out. Oh! What are you doing, Karma? Get away from Sucker Punch. Trying to attack Sucker Punch, what are you doing? Now coming in on the right machine, there we go, plucking up Rosco, oh, and dropping it up and over. Oh my god, it's been... Oh dear, brilliant references there. For those of you who don't know, that's an old reference from Rosco Whitey's. Yeah, I'm sure he's laughing right now. And now placed onto the drop zone. And it's the sphere! The silver sphere of death coming down. And that is all she wrote for Rosco Whitey. Cease. Katrina with a few more hits. And cease finally called. Well, Rosco tried hard, But Sucker Punch just kept coming in with the huge hits, and that was the big one. The big KO punch. And after that, that was all she wrote. Karma came in, placed it on the drop zone, and down came the big silver sphere of doom. Well done to Sucker Punch, they look good, and they get the 3 points. So a quick confirmation here, Sucker Punch has 3 points and Rosco is on 0. Next up is Mad Rush versus Nightmare Fuel, AlextheHunted versus Vote Saxon. Good friends, worse enemies? Let's find out. Rubateers, stand by. Mad Rush looks really good, I think. Nice and sleek, good weaponry. And there's Nightmare Fuel, small but powerful. I like it. 3, 2, 1, activate. So a battle of the lifting weapons here. Vote Saxon's machine has the powerful front hinged flipper. Meanwhile, Mad Rush is more of a lifter, to be honest. But it's self-firing them pretty quickly there, it has to be said. Look at the speed there of Mad Rush as it flies across the arena. But it definitely seems to me that Nightmare Fuel is the lower at the front, and they are controlling and dominating this fight so far. Nightmare Fuel. Now that's a good drive there, though, by Mad Rush, able to get around the side. Now look at that, using their lifter as a sort of clamp. That was good driving and tactics there by AlextheHunted machine. And I'll tell you what, that will definitely give it some points if it goes to the judges. Powerful flip there, though, once again by Nightmare Fuel. Mad Rush managing to self right, but now I'm trying to use that clamping tactic once again, and doing so, getting Nightmare Fuel into the CPZ with Glade, but Nightmare Fuel, good drive, managing to get away, trying to bring that flipper in. It definitely is the more pushing power by the looks of things, and it definitely is the lower front. Mad Rush just cannot get underneath Nightmare Fuel effectively enough here. Mad Rush now hitting the pit release button and very nearly went over the pit while it went down. Oh. And the pit release button's had enough for the day. He decided to call it quits, why not? Oh dearie me. Now Mad Rush, that's a good drive there though, and driving them into the CPZ with Malfunction, our biggest house of work, now clamping them once again, but managing to get away. There, Nightmare Fuel trying to get away, but now once again being pushed towards the CPZ. This is a really good fight here, you know, could well go to the judges. They will of course be marking on control, damage and aggression. Those are the 3 criteria. Up against the floor flipper. Both robots flipped. That was bad control by Nightmare Fuel. They drove over the floor flipper, but now once again getting the control over Mad Rush. This is a great fight here. 2 brilliant machines. Really giving it their all and really hitting hard. Goodness me, speaking of hitting hard, did you see the power there of Malfunction's rear axe? That was incredible. Good self-riding once again there by Mad Rush, and now getting around the back of Nightmare Fuel and driving them into the sidewall. And now Nightmare Fuel, can they self-ride? Oh yes they can, and Mad Rush nearly had them in the pit there. This is a fantastic fight, one of the best in the Account Mayhem so far. 2 very good, very fast, powerful machines giving it their all. Mad Rush slightly the heavier, slightly the faster, but has the lower ground clearance at the front of Nightmare Fuel done enough for Nightmare Fuel? It definitely seems like it to me. Mad Rush has spent a lot of this battle on its back, and a lot of this battle self-righting itself. But then again, so too has Nightmare Fuel. Nightmare Fuel getting on the back of Mad Rush once again, but bad control there. And now Malfunction bringing the axe in once again. Good tactics again there by Mad Rush, flipping them into the hammer of Malfunction. And again, I think some damage was done there to the top of Nightmare Fuel by Malfunction. But that was damage done by a housed robot, not by Mad Rush itself, so it will not count in Mad Rush's favour. And we're in the final 10 seconds here, and this has been an absolutely blast of a fight. What a fantastic battle, and it's going to go to the judges. Whew. And I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be a judge. Let's see who they've gone for. They're giving the points to Nightmare Fuel. Nightmare Fuel has 2 points, Mad Rush have 0. Well done to Nightmare Fuel. Now they're going to go up against Sucker Punch. Best of luck. Rubateers, stand by. Sucker Punch were very deadly in the last round, weren't they? Nightmare Fuel, though, compact and nippy. 3, 2, 1, activate. I'm just wondering if those spinner deflecting wedges at the side of Nightmare Fuel will work in its favour, not by the first evidence of that, but then again, look there at the power and the speed once again of Nightmare Fuel, able to get around towards the where the spinner is less effective, I guess you could say, and drive them around. And I think Nightmare Fuel's wedge is just low enough to sneak underneath the spinner of Sucker Punch and get underneath the base of the robot. And if that is the case, they can control this fight without taking any damage. And if they can get a good enough flip here, they could flip Sucker Punch up and over and immobilize it, or try and use his weapon against it by slamming it into the side walls. That's good tactics there by the Northern Irish machine. They really are bringing the luck of the Irish with them today, aren't they? It has to be said. And into the CPZ there with Katrina, and it's Heavy Spinner versus Heavy Spinner. Goodness me. This is absolute carnage. This has been one of the best heats of the Account Mayhem so far, it has to be said. If not the best heat of the Account Mayhem. Goodness me, what a shot there though by Sucker Punch. This is a terrific fight. If I had to pick a winner so far, it would have to be Nightmare Fuel just on control, especially considering Sucker Punch keep throwing themselves around. But that was bad control there by Nightmare Fuel, driving onto the floor flipper, not getting away in time, but now driving them into the claws of Karma once again. And Karma trying to bite down Sucker Punch, didn't quite get a hold of them. And I tell you what, Steve the American Killjoy will be worried here because his machine is being pummeled. And there's the pit release button being pushed. Down goes the pit, and at this rate, I can quite happily see Sucker Punch going down that pit. This is a terrific performance here by Nightmare Fuel. It's the smallest in the heat. It is the lightest in this heat. But yet somehow it is still defying all the odds. Oh! Until that moment! And as that turned the battle around! Katrina also hitting it hard. Nightmare Fuel self-righting but getting sent flying again. Could Sucker Punch now come back here and cause an upset by coming back strong? Who knows? There's the floor flipper, Sucker Punch. Are they immobilized? Are they okay? Yes, on the evidence of that move there. But they definitely are now rocking, aren't they? They're definitely struggling now. And this has all of a sudden become much, much closer. And can Sucker Punch now rack up enough damage and aggression points? I don't think they're going to win on control. But if they can win enough damage and aggression points, that's something they got flipped by the floor flipper. Nearly flipped over. And I tell you what, if it wasn't for Morrow, they would have been upside down there and then. And that's a good drive once again by Nightmare Fuel. Underneath Sucker Punch. Trying to flip it up and out of the arena, I think. And now it goes the floor flipper. Oh no! Oh no! Cease. Oh no! Nightmare Fuel! Oh, what a shame! Nightmare Fuel were in complete control throughout the majority of that fight, it has to be said. Look here. But then, the floor flipper put an end to that. Oh, what a shame for them. And Sucker Punch get 3 points. So a quick confirmation there. Sucker Punch on 6 points now. Nightmare Fuel still on 2. That's a shame. And now it's a battle between Mad Rush and Rosco to see who can get some desperately needed points. Rubeteers, stand by. Rosco looking mean with its axe and crusher, and there's Mad Rush with the lifter. This could be good. 3, 2, 1, activate. I tell you what, the fights in this heat have been brilliant, and I really hope this one lives up to it as well. Good attack by Mad Rush to start things off. Down comes the axe of Rosco. Now remember something. Mad Rush's tyres are exposed. That means they are vulnerable to that axe. But good driving there by Mad Rush to send Rosco into the CPZ with Glade. And Glade's going to show Rosco what a real axe looks like. And down it comes, and I'm wondering how much Rosco's going to survive here. They're now going to try and bring that crusher into play and try and get in on the wheels, I think. Good attack there by Rosco. And remember, Mad Rush is a flat box-shaped robot, which is a perfect target for both of Rosco's weapons. And good tactics here. They've crushed up Mad Rush and managed to pluck it up. And now Glade coming in for the big axe shot. But they were able to self-right there, Mad Rush. Good attack now. Once again, Mad Rush managed to lift up Rosco, trying to topple it up and over. But Rosco's axe coming down. I'd say Rosco's just on top at the moment. But now, Rosco's going to get a bit of a taste of his own medicine and get crumpled by Nail. Look at the damage there. Look at the hole. Oh dear, it's Rosco apostrophe O now, apparently. Oh dearie me. Good tactics by Mad Rush there. Now driving them into the side wall and over the floor flipper. And now the floor flipper has flipped Rosco up and over. And can Rosco self-right here? They were a favourite going into this heat. Don't forget, goodness me! The floor flipper sent both of us flying there. And Rosco were lucky to land on the inside of the arena, it has to be said. They were favourites coming into this one, Rosco, because of how far they got in the last account. Man, goodness me! Another huge flip there. And Mad Rush now stuck on its side. And I don't think they can get back from there, but Rosco coming in for the attack with the axe, and in doing so has accidentally righted them now. Oh man, what a fight this is. Another really good slobber knocker. Two brilliant machines. Oh, the pit went a bit funny there. Two brilliant machines duking it out for a place in the final of the Account Mayhem for honour, for pride, and for bragging rights. Down comes Glade's axe over Rosco. Rosco trying to escape it and does so, but Mad Rush once again coming in with a good lift and now lifting Rosco up against the arena side wall. This one could once again very well go to the judges, it has to be said. I'm not too sure who they'd go for at this rate. This has been a very close fight. More damage though! They're caused by Rosco's Crusher, and I think damage points alone would have to go to Rosco. Goodness me! Oh, both robots living right on the edge there. Oh, and I bet you Mad Rush were glad to get away there. And now getting underneath Rosco once again. And the floor flipper sending both robots flying once again. Mad Rush, are they okay? They seem to be stuck on the floor flipper though. Rosco are in the CPZ with Nail. And that could be a problem. Mad Rush attacking Nail? What are you doing, guys? That was absolute madness, and we're in the final 10 seconds, and it is once again going to go to the judges, I think, here. What a fantastic... Oh, Nail getting a yellow card! She should not have been out of her CPZ. And rightfully given a yellow card. What a fight. Let's see who the judges have gone for. They've gone for Rosco. Rosco got 2 points, and Mad Rush still on 0. Oh, that is a real shame. Next up, we have Sucker Punch versus Mad Rush. Rubeteers, stand by. Here's one thing I'm wondering here about Sucker Punch. Is its spinner too high to hit Mad Rush? 3, 2, 1, activate. I'm not too sure, but we're going to find out. By the evidence of that, I think it is a little bit too high. Although Mad Rush flipped by the floor flipper straight away there. That's a bit of a problem, but Mad Rush now coming in on a Mad Rush. It's very quick. It is easily the quickest of these two machines. It is the lower, the flatter, and now finally its design is proving to be a thing for its advantage here because they're able to get underneath the spinner and Sucker Punch, and they flip them up and over. They have been the first robot to flip Sucker Punch up and over in this entire tournament. And I think that could be it for Sucker Punch here. They have no self-righting mechanism. That's the problem with a robot like Sucker Punch that has a full-bodied spinner, a 360-degree killing zone. They have no self-righting mechanism. And now they're being counted out by Morrow. And what a performance there by Mad Rush. It's such a shame. It is such a shame. It came so late. Oh, dearie me. But there's the red card from Morrow. And well done to Mad Rush. That's a fantastic performance as they hit the pit release button. And down will go the pit any second now. Come on, there we go. Oops, it's gone a bit funny again. I really must fire whoever releases that pit. Oh, well, that's me, sorry. Anyway, down comes the axe of Glade. And Sucker Punch is in all sorts of trouble here, but being flicked now by Malfunction. The house robot's coming in for the kill. Down comes the huge hammer of Malfunction and the axe of Glade. And I tell you what, that is being literally caught between a rock and a hard place, isn't it? And any second now... Oh, look at this! Oh, there we go. Down the pit they finally go. As Glade plucked them up into the air. And well done to Mad Rush. That was a fantastic performance. They just bossed them. They didn't have a great start getting flicked by the floor flipper. But then they were able to overcome the odds, get underneath the spinner and flick them up and over, and after that it was only a matter of time until they went down the pit of oblivion. That's a shame for Sucker Punch, not going to get the full 9 points, and fair play to Mad Rush, they finally scooped up 3 points. So a quick confirmation here, Mad Rush now on 3 points, Sucker Punch still on 6. It's now a fight to the death between Nightmare Fuel and Rosco to see who gets a place in the final. Let's get to the arena. Rubeteers, stand by. There's Rosco, all on the line here. And there's Nightmare Fuel with its powerful flipper. 3, 2, 1, activate. So who will win out of these two? Both robots want it. Both robots want that final space in the grand final. But Rosco has been flipped against the arena side wall. And Nightmare Fuel is flicking them and flipping them and trying to get them out of the arena. Rosco, can they get out of the corner? Yes, they can. And now coming in for attack with the Crusher. And trying to get around the back of Nightmare Fuel and have done. And have crushed straight through the top of Nightmare Fuel. Fantastic. And look there, you can see the hole. Goodness me. Look at the damage there. And now they're on Brick's launcher. and they've been sent flying, but now Nightmare Fuel are able to get around the back of Rosco and flipping them up on their side. And I don't think Rosco can self-right from there, and Nail coming in for a little pinch, didn't quite get a hold of it. But I think that's Rosco done for, and if so, that is such a shame. They've completely rebuilt the machine. They wanted to make it even better than the last one. They came third last time, but it looks like they're going to be crashing out here in the heats this time around, and that is such a shame. Morrow starts the count of doom, and it's only a matter of time before Rosco are officially out of the competition. There we go. They're done for, and Nightmare Fuel with a very impressive win there to get 3 points, giving them a total of 5 points overall, and they will be joining the other 7 grand finalists. Oh goodness me, what a slam there by Brick. He is really a brick now, isn't he? He's so hench, so powerful with that deadly launcher, and sending Rosco into the pit of oblivion. Nightmare Fuel as well. So it started off strongly for Rosco, managing to get that crusher into play. But then Nightmare Fuel with this fantastic drive just slammed them into the sidewall, toppled them onto their side. There was nothing they could do about that, and then Brick sent them down to the pit of oblivion before shoving Nightmare Fuel down. What on earth was that about? Still, well done to Nightmare Fuel. They've garnered the 3 points. So just a quick confirmation there, both Rosco and Mad Rush crash out in the heat. Nightmare Fuel and Sucker Punch, they make it through to the grand final. Commiserations to AlextheHunted and Rosco Whitey, and a big congratulations to VoteSaxon07 and Steve TheAmericanKilljoy. I've been Anderson9132, the Robot Wars Guru, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Next time on Robot Wars Armageddon Rebirth, it is the final of the Account Mayhem. The 8 machines will be battling out to see who is the best YouTuber in the Robot Combat community. Who will win? Find out next time.
She'll keep telling you lies.